What's up everyone, Steve here again from RZ Tanks and Trucks 24/7, here with these kind of small TOVSTO Vivid FPV goggles. Now I don't know about you guys, but I don't think these are noticeable at all. You can't even know they're there. Now enough mucking around, here are the TOVSTO Vivid FPV goggles. They're a 7-inch 720p behemoth, but are a really good price. And this is my first FPV goggles, my first, step into the FPV game, and I'm really looking forward to it. Now the design is really cool. I like all these angular, angles. That doesn't make sense. And the quality of the plastic and the foam seem really, really good. No complaints there. They are big, but they do fit pretty well, and they don't really feel that heavy. The good thing about it, it has this battery counterbalance, so it kind of keeps it on the top of your head. Anyway, stick around and give you an unboxing and an in-depth look at the TOVSTO Vivid goggles. So here is the TOVSTO Vivid video glasses. Now these are a 7-inch 720p goggle, and that really got my attention. There is no diversity, but this will be my first set of goggles, so it's probably a decent set to start off on. Now not much around the box, just a few pictures and stuff like that, but this side it does get a little bit interesting. As we see here, the size is 270 by 236 by 177 millimeters. Now the display, like I mentioned before, is 1280 by 800, so it's greater than 720p. It's got a 72-degree perspective. Now the input terminals are HDMI Type-C. Now it's got 32 channels, 5.8 gigahertz. Receiving sensitivity, minus 90 dBm, and the battery is a 2-cell 1000 milliamp hour LiPo. Now that's enough about the specs. I want to go see what's inside of these because I'm pretty excited to get into the world of FPV. I've seen a few things, and you might have seen one of my latest videos with the little E-Sheen buggy. That was pretty awesome. But I do have an Ideal Fly quadcopter, and I'll hook them up with this later on. I'll do another unboxing video of that as well. But here we go. Comes in a nice pouch. Very cool. Another box in the box. And the good old instruction manuals. And I might have to read those for once in my life because I have no idea about these. So first things first, let's have a look at the accessories. So it seems like we have some additional foaming pieces like that to make it fit your head. Some more foam there as well. Nice 3M quality there. And here is your LiPo charger, plug and play. Comes with that proprietary plug that all these goggles use, which is good, I guess. So if you have Fat Sharks or any other style batteries, they'll probably be able to fit this as well. Now while we're talking about the batteries, there is the 1000 milliamp hour 2-cell battery, and like I said, there we go, simple standard connection that all these Fat Shark goggles and all that kind of stuff use, so I guess you could use them as well. But that's pretty cool. It's even got the same style design as the goggles, very angular, pretty cool. And here is a set of connections that you get with it. Seems like pretty good quality actually. Not too bad. We'll have a look at that later on. And the nice mushroom antenna there. Lastly here we have the Vivid Quick Start manual. This guy, it's hardly noticeable on that guy's face, isn't it? Hey, what do we have in here? Basic charging, do's and don'ts. Now it's kind of weird. On the box it says 1000 milliamp hour, but it says here it's actually 1300 milliamp hour LiPo battery, so bit of a confusion there. It's got your the buttons on the side to navigate through the menu and stuff like that. Another conflicting info here, it says 7-inch, which is fine, but the resolution is 1280 by 720, which is I thought, but on the box it says 1280 by 800, so yeah. But there we go. Weight just under 500 grams, optical lens 3 times, and a lot of other stuff there. I'm not going to bore you with that. Now it does come in this nice bag here, which is cool. Don't want to damage them too much during transit. And there we go there. One thing I like about this is the design. I really like the angular, black and yellow. Really goes well together, like a bumblebee or something. But regardless of the size, it does feel very nice. The quality of materials seems fairly good. It's only foam, I guess, but it seems okay. And yeah, for the size it does feel pretty light. But first up here we have our channel selection there, and we can might as well plug in our antenna here, get that out of the way. Now on the side is our navigation buttons. Got source, up and down, volumes and menu, and there's a little LED here that lights up as well when you plug it in, which I will do right now. So once you plug in the battery, you see this LED goes green, and also up here you'll see that your channel is on 3, and that'll change depending on what you're on, obviously. And here is you can change the channel there. You can just touch that little switch. So there is your HDMI port in there. Now what I like about it is this piece here. It seems very molded to my face in particular. It doesn't seem to slide down too much, even though it is quite large. So I haven't even used any of the additional foam paddings or anything like that to adjust it to my size, but so far so good. It seems to fit very nice. Strap is very nice. It's a nice elasticity to them. And the back here, you see, has Velcro where you actually attach your battery, and that is on very firmly, and I guess it does kind of counterbalance the weight further down, so it has a less of a tendency to drop down when it's on your face, so that's cool. So there we have on top our connector here. It seems good quality. Pull this up, pull it out. It's got like a little locking mechanism with these 3 balls in there. So you pull this back. Now to get it back on, it's easy. Slide that cover back and just lock it in place, and there we go. That cover slides over the top and it just locks it in place very nicely, and it's very solid as well there. And that's obviously where these video audio input cables go as well. Now I've just turned on this little FPV buggy that I've just done a review on. So I'll plug these goggles up and let's see how quickly it finds it. And obviously you won't be able to pick it up on the screen, but on the camera, sorry, but that screen is very nice quality. I can't hardly see any pixels on that, even though it's a 7-inch screen and it's close to your face. It looks awesome when it's on there. So there we go. Let me move this. Oh, there we go. There's the light there. As you can see, there's my hand. But the quality of that is really nice. And yeah, I can't really complain with that. It's 720p or 800, whatever they say on the manual, but 720p 7-inch screen does look really cool. Now it doesn't have DVR built in, which is a drawback, but a lot of these DVRs record quality is pretty rubbish, so it's hard to get an indication of how good the screen looks on there, even with the DVR recording. But hopefully from there you'll be able to see how good it looks just from the camera. It has a nice coloured menu, which is fantastic, but the menus don't last too long, so you've got to keep pushing that down there, and you can cycle through. So you've got different sound modes. Obviously language, you've got your position of the kind of the screen there, the duration, all the different tones, and the main thing, you get picture mode. You've got all these different ones. So you've got soft, vivid, user, we can do your own, and standard. You've got the colour temperature there, you can change as well, and also DNR. So it's a very nice menu. I do like how it's in colour, and it's also very sharp as well. Now that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed the TOVSTO FPV goggles. I like them. This is my first adventure into the FPV game, and I do believe they are a good set. Now it would be better if it had diversity and DVR on board, but that would only jack up the price. So for the price these are and the quality of the screen, it is pretty impressive. Now I've got this from GearBest. I will leave the link in the description down below, so go check it out if you want to. Now I'll definitely be putting these to the test in some coming videos. I'll use them with this to see how they operate and see how good the reception is and all that kind of good stuff. So that's it guys, Steve here again from RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers guys.